Hello everyone, my name is SiC and today we will be continuing my playthrough of Civilization 5, where we are playing as the Soshone people. We're going for a cultural victory. Right now we're at turn 181 and I'm well on my way to having a lot of culture production, and I'm also setting up myself for an alternative victory as a diplomatic victory. Right, so I've done all I can do in this turn, so I'll just be continuing on. We have to keep an eye out for these Egyptian missionaries who are spreading Islam everywhere, and I really do not want that because I want to keep my own faith. Because my own faith, it gives me extra faith and culture points for every product of wine and incense that I have, and I have a lot of wine and a lot of incense. I have 2 over here, 2 incense over there, another incense over here, another wine over there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Then I have more incense here. I mean, it's a very powerful boost for me, and I really don't want to lose that. So let's continue on and see what's going to happen next. Like, Islam has been spread to all of the city-states as well, so Egypt is going very heavily on the religion game. I mean, we're getting a lot of pressure from them in my own capital as well, like plus 42 pressure from Islam and only 48 for Tengriism. That's not very good.
Instrumental or mechanical science is the noblest, and above all the others, the most useful.
Right. Alright, let's see. They have... yeah, so they went back to Kabul and spread their faith again. I can transform free people into following Tengriism, so let's go and do that. It will expand my missionary, I think. Yep. But this should keep Kabul free of Islam for a while. Hopefully they're not going to go to my cities anytime soon. But yeah, we'll see. We are no longer friends with Malacca. And we are now friends with Ife. There it is, yeah. Alright. I'm going to build another mine over here so I can get some production going on. Or more production. And probably some more farms along the riverbed here. Let's see how we're doing on food production. Plus, yeah, 3.75. It's not really good. Almost getting... in 8 turns we should get a great writer, which is really nice. Kuala Lumpur no longer needs our help. Kathmandu wants Ife bullied. A peace treaty has expired between Genghis Khan and me. Interesting. Isabella is constructing the Notre Dame. That sucks, because I was hoping to get the Notre Dame for a happiness boost in one of my cities, and then uncovered that Isabella is secretly plotting against Casimir III. You know, Casimir is already very weak, and he's in between me and Spain. I don't want Spain to take Lodz, so let's inform Casimir. He's guarded against us, but let's give him a reason to like us. Let's see. Ah. There has to be a way to do that. Let's see. Casimir. Discuss. Share, oh yeah, share intrigue. That's the one that I needed. Thank you for bringing the Spanish plot to our attention. They like that. So, let's see. Trade. Can we get them? Yeah, they don't have an embassy with us. Propose. Very well. Right. So, they still don't really like us very much, but certainly it's a lot better than it used to be. Let's see, what if I give you incense? What will you give me for this? We are not willing to offer you enough to make this a fair trade. Alright. Maybe... no, I don't want to do a defensive pact. No, because that would drag me into a war with Spain as well, if they attack Poland. That is not good. Unit needs orders. Ah, that's this one. They're recommending a trading post, but I'm doing okay on money, and I want the production. A peace treaty with Montezuma has ended, and with Genghis Khan as well. They're guarded again. They still covet lands that I want. What about Genghis Khan? They believe we are building new cities too aggressively. So they're neutral. They're actually still friendly. But Genghis Khan, like, he switches moods at the drop of a hat, so that's really not all that great. Rameses is quite powerful. Spain and Egypt, they're like my main competitors right
طاب
there.
يومك.
Marble, what do you want for this?
تحدث.
27 gold per turn?
مصر السخية.
And gold and horses? Yeah, no. How about 5 gold per turn?
كلا بكل
Nope.
تأكيد.
Alright, fine. That's fine. I did not expect him to go for that, but yeah. Let's see how our spy is doing actually. Gathering intelligence. In 18 turns we should be able to maybe steal a technology from Spain. I think she has the one that gives her access to... Yeah, she has physics, so maybe I can steal physics from her, because that's what she needs to build the Notre Dame in the first place. Maybe... Yeah, maybe this is no longer a good idea. Maybe I should go for the Hermitage as soon as possible now. Upper houses, Sistine Chapel, plus 25% culture in all cities. That's powerful. But yeah, let's finish metal casting first and go for acoustics and then architecture, because this will give me a lot of production in my cities as well. And that's quite powerful. We're doing very badly on happiness. We only have 1 happiness, so that's not good. Your city converted to Moa. Damn it. Polish great prophet. Fuck you, dude. That does not please me. How many turns until my own great prophet? 500 faith. No, I need to buy a missionary. You do not have enough faith to buy a missionary. Damn it. Alright. I'll go shoot. Is there anything I can do there? Nope. I could go for another worker, maybe. Maybe I could buy maybe a caravan to get more money coming in. Or a worker to improve mortals, because that would be quite useful as well. Yeah, let's choose production and go shoot first. Do I want to go for a market? Eh, it's okay. A university would be powerful. Let's go for a university. And then let's talk to Poland. The spread of your cities and people is like a plague infecting the land. Oh man. Stop sending missionaries to my cities. In spite of your protests, your citizens will continue to be enlightened by our missionaries, even though you damn your own people to live in ignorance. Yeah, fine. Right, maybe Genghis Khan. What can I do? Can I... Another defensive pact? He is making negative money. That's too bad for him. Yeah, happiness is my biggest threat at the moment. That's something I really need to do something about. Colosseum is costing me too much money to buy, but that might be something that I can do in the next 2 turns. Alright, let's continue on. He's going to continue sending his great prophet, probably to Agadika. That's really fucking annoying. Krakow is actually following Tengrism, looks like. Interesting. They're like even like have like 1 follower for Tengrism and 1 for another faith. Buddhism probably?
When pieces of bronze or gold or iron break, the metalsmith welds them together again, and the bond is established.
Yep. Alright. Choose production at Agadika. Could go for the workshop. Is there anything that provides me with happiness, though, that I can build? Not the garden. Yeah, let's go for a workshop and choose our new research, which will be acoustics. I really need to make sure that I get the Hermitage, because I have a boost in my religion that gives me extra, like +5 culture and +5 tourism. Yeah, that's it. Tourism. Alright, what's this? Spain has added a Reformation belief to their religion of Buddhism. Okay, Golden Age has ended. Fine. regain +3 happiness from what? That's interesting. And maybe Besh Balik... Oh, Besh Balik is working on a circus, so that's good. That should give us some more happiness pretty soon. Nine followers for their religion. I really wished that they would have burnt Warsaw to the ground. Right, great writer has been born in the city of Morsakani. I'm curious to see which one that is, actually. Let's get started on a farm over here. Johann Friedrich von Schiller. I never heard of this guy.
Not that I have any doubt, but that justice would find me speedily enough, if the powers above so ordained it. But she might surprise me in sleep, or overtake me in flight, or seize me with violence and the sword. And then I would have lost the only merit left me, that of making my death a free will atonement.
Okay, I never saw this book before, but it looks pretty cool, actually. I really like finding all of these quotes in the game. I really do. Right, aesthetics. Adopting all policies doubles the theming bonus you receive from museums and wonders. It also allows purchase of great writers, artists, and musicians with faith. That would be really nice. That's and I get a great artist as well. Utagawa Hiroshige. So that's a Japanese artist, looks like. Create a great work. I want tourism and culture. So, evening shower at Atake and the Great Bridge. Yep, definitely Japanese. Right, then I can purchase with faith. Let's go to Agadika and purchase the missionary or inquisitor. Used to remove other religion from cities. May only be obtained by purchasing with faith. That might be a good idea, because I think Tengurism will spread automatically towards the city again. So yeah, let's go for the inquisitor. Because otherwise there's still going to be like only three people following Tengurism, and now there's like Islam is coming here as well through a trade route. That's not good either. As Bucharest requested, you have successfully created a great writer. We are now friends again and get +6 culture. An unmet player has entered this. So, yeah, okay. I really need to get started on exploration again. I'm no longer at war with these guys. Man, they're still repairing the damage that I did. That serves them right. What is giving us fishing over here? It's interesting. Curious. Alright, next turn. Still working on the Forbidden Palace. It's going to take a lot more time, but we'll get there eventually. We're making a lot less money than we did before. Colombo decides Machu Picchu, and Colombo longs for culture. Okay, we should get Colombo for culture. We're doing quite well on that, so... Alright, let's remove the heresy. +2 followers, 18 pressure. Yeah, I need a lot more followers, but at least I'm no longer getting pressure from anything else. You kept your expansion promise. It has been many years since you promised to not settle near the Aztecs. You may consider that promise to be fulfilled. Awesome. Poland as well. And Spain. Hopefully they will like me more now. Mongolian pikemen entering my territory. Ah, there's like 3 guys moving towards me. That might signal another attempt to attack me. That does not please me. Right, let's get these guys into place for construction of a farm. And I can purchase something. I have enough gold to purchase, let's see, the Colosseum, which gives me +2 happiness, and I really need it as well. So let's do that. Our influence of Ife has decayed to where we are almost no longer friends. The arts are flourishing in Brussels and they seek cultural guidance, yeah. So we'll get that as well, probably. Let's see how we are doing. They're guarded. But they are no longer angry about my expansion. They still want stuff that I have, but yeah, especially Poland. Like I'm sure Poland would like to have my city to the south and the Aztecs as well. She still believes that we are building new cities too aggressively. In our defense, we did not build Beshbalik. Could I still... No, I cannot burn this to the ground anymore, probably. That's a little upsetting. Alright, Spain. She could get 2 pearl, or 3 pearls actually, so maybe at some point we can trade pearls with her. Doesn't look like we can do that right now though. Alright, Spain. Buddhism, yeah, so Buddhism had spread to one of these cities up here somewhere. I don't remember which one, but oh well. Yerevan. But man, they are providing a lot of pressure out of Thebes here. Alright, so let's get started on the farm, giving us +2 food. Polish Great Prophet is not doing anything so far. And these guys are moving very close. That's interesting. Right, almost done with the National College. And how are we looking to the south here? 7. Alright. The National College should really help us out with our research. Let's see. Plus 50% science in the city and plus 3 as well. So that's like 34 and then... Yeah, that will be quite powerful. No longer friends of Ife. Alright. Fine. So now we are from 100 to 123. Or like 103 to 123 I think. That's a big boost. That is a really big boost. Right, the Circus Maximus must have built a Colosseum in all cities and it gives me +5 happiness and +1 culture. I really need the happiness, so let's continue on with maybe the workshop would be a good idea first, but I could maybe... No, I'm not going to have enough money anytime soon to buy a workshop. But let's go for the happiness. I think that's the best thing that we can do. Yeah, and as you can see, like these incenses are no longer providing me an extra culture and faith because we are not the predominant religion anymore. There we go. They're denouncing us. You'll pay for this in time. Yeah, so war is inevitable. It's going to happen again pretty soon. Open borders to Remesis is ended. Bucharest longs for culture. Probably he's guarded now as well. Still because he wants 4 gold per turn for open borders. Yeah, because that will give us more tourism bonuses as well. Let's see, how are we doing? 68 turns before we are influential over Poland. A lot more for the Aztecs and the other ones, probably. Doesn't really say. Culture victory. Spain has 4. The Soshone has 6. Tourism output. Okay. Right, and these are the bonuses. So we get like 40% bonus for open borders. We don't have open borders with Poland, so we're not getting any bonuses for that. And the Aztecs, we're also not getting any bonuses with them. So maybe I should try to get open borders with these guys. Trade. Open borders, open borders. He wants gold and... Wow. Greedy much, bro? How about I'm not gonna give you my gold? Maybe some wine. And then 2 gold per turn. Propose. That is not acceptable. Okay. Damn it. Alright. Let's see. I need to get some guys to the front here probably. So let's start on working on getting to Moab there. And I need maybe a worker to finish the road, make a road between Beshbalik and Totomoak. It's only going to cost me 3 gold, but then that should give me extra happiness from being connected to the capital. So yeah, in 7 turns I might build another worker over here. There they go. We'll pay for this in time. The Aztecs and the Mongolians really like to double up on me. And actually, I really would not mind so much if Mongolia takes Beshbalik from me, because it is costing me a lot of happiness to keep this city-state, or not a city-state, to keep this city as a puppet. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Look at these Egyptian missionaries going all the way to the south here. Alright, let's build another farm. Deal where we have provided gold for every turn to Spain has ended. Poland has publicly denounced Mongolia, warning the world that they are not to be trusted. That is nice. That is very nice. Not going to provide much. Maybe they want Warsaw back. I think that's that would be their goal probably. Yeah, I have a feeling that these guys are going to cross over into the water and then end up on this side somewhere. Isabella has completed the Notre Dame. Yeah, see, there they go. Wow, that's a lot of guys. I could be in trouble here. The caravan has returned. Alright, what could we do for a lot of money? Brussels. This would give me... I would get religious pressure from that. I don't want that anymore. Bucharest. That should be a pretty safe option, I think. But man, none of these places actually give me... Maybe now would be a good idea to consider trading with other nations, because they have spices. And they have marble in Karakorum, but I'm going to go to war with them pretty soon. That's not good. They have wine, incense, and truffles. I have all of those. That's really bad. Incense, wine, yeah. Maybe trade with Barcelona. That would give me Buddhism though. Like only +6. And I'm getting +12 from everything else. So that would not be so bad. And they would gain 2 science, and I would gain 1. But it will give me spices, so that should give me a little bit of extra happiness, I think. I hope. We'll see. Right, the city of Beshbalik wants cocoa. Not likely to happen anytime soon. Damn it, I should keep these guys in the woods, probably. And these guys are definitely going to declare war on me. I don't have any units to spare, though. These are from Malacca. And I'm not likely to be able to buy anything soon. Pathfinder for 220. Swordsman 390. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So probably a Pathfinder if I really need it. In 4 turns I have a workshop finished, and I maybe might be able to crank out some military units from there. I hope. Almost done with acoustics as well. That's good. Yeah, they're going for it, man. Maybe I should declare war on them first and get some of these guys and shoot them out of the water. Oh, let's go with acoustics.
Their rising all at once was as the sound of thunder, heard remote.
Yep. Right, so let's move these guys back into the city, actually, where they get some extra defenses. Let's move these guys back there as well, because they're going around Beshbalik, and that's bad. Choose research. Architecture, for sure. Man, I kind of wish they would just go for Beshbalik and I could kind of surrender the city to them. I wouldn't mind losing it too much. I don't think. Alright, next turn. And I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode as well. Let me check real quick. 31 minutes. Yeah, there's some loading times involved as well, so we can go for a little bit longer. With an army so weak, it's a surprise your empire hasn't succumbed to barbarian invasion. They're denouncing me as well. God damn it. Everybody's going to pile up on me. Maybe they're going for Agadika. Damn it. We have some guys over here as well. Right, so these guys can go over into the woods. These guys can go into the woods and make another lumber mill. What's this? Your research agreement with Ramesses II is now completed and grants you a technology boost. Right. And what's this? People of Kathmandu look to worldly affairs for religious guidance. Yeah, that's going to be Egypt, most likely. But man, this is quite terrible. These guys can go into the city and fortify. Let's see, can I purchase... I could purchase a Pathfinder. 30 turns. So if I get 3 more turns, I should be able to buy a composite swordsman, I think. Or no, 4 more turns and I should be able to buy one. That's probably the most powerful thing that I can have in the city, so yeah, let's save up a bit longer for that. Can I upgrade these guys into anything else? I don't think so. Yeah. Has declared war on Kabul. Interesting. That's really interesting. So they might just... Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, let's move these guys to the rear and maybe put them in Agadika. Construct a lumber mill. Choose production. Ah, and go shoot. Okay. The Aztecs might declare war pretty soon. So... let's maybe... go for a knight. Or another composite bowman might be okay. Or maybe, no, I'm gonna go for a catapult, because if they declare war and I manage to hold them off, I might siege Tenochtitlan and blow their city to hell and then just burn it to the ground and take them out of the game. Maybe. It's going to provide a lot of unhappiness, probably. I don't know. We'll see. The Forbidden Palace will be done in 2 turns. So that should set me up quite nicely for a diplomatic victory at some point. If I don't lose my entire empire first. See, the scholars of Mabanza Congo seek a great writer. Kabul is looking for help in their war with Mongolia. Gifting them units will earn more influence. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they're going to lose that battle. We have accumulated enough faith. Okay. Let's move these guys towards the city. And let's purchase a missionary so I can spread my faith back to Timoak. Choose production. Let's go for a composite bowman. One more turn for the Forbidden Palace. So I'm going to wait for that, and that's going to be the end of this episode, most likely. Oh yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode, because we'll be going for close to over half an hour. So it would be nice to have a little break in there. These guys are losing quite badly. Look, yeah, 52 damage. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they're dead. Kabul is going to be lost to us. There goes one of the cultural cities that could provide me a boost, but...
Most of us can, as we choose, make of this world either a palace or a prison.
That's a nice quote. That actually reminds me of a TV show that I watched called Flashpoint. It's like a Canadian TV show about a SWAT team. But they're more than just SWAT. They're like a strategic response unit. They also do psychology. And at some point you have to rescue a girl who was addicted, or not addicted, but kidnapped, like 10 years ago or something like that. And then she has been living in the house of her kidnapper for all that time, and he's been brainwashing her into thinking that the police are the bad guys, and like that the world outside is a very dangerous place, and he's keeping her safe there, right? And then she has like this quote that she repeats to herself over and over and over again to calm her mind, and it's, the mind is its own place, and in itself can make heaven out of hell and hell out of heaven. I really like that quote. That's like a really cool one. Yeah, let's see. It requires patronage, grants 2 additional delegates in the World Congress, minus 10% unhappiness from citizens in non-occupied cities. So that's actually the puppeted city of Beshbalik, which actually gives us a little bit more happiness now. That's really good. I did not really take that into account. I was merely looking for the delegates. So that's really cool. Alright. Looks like the farm is finished. Let's go for production on the hill over here. The missionary is done, so let's go towards Tamawak and convert it to Tenguism, giving me more culture and more faith points per turn again. Really nice. Mozonkani has finished, so let's go for a worker. It's going to be done in 2 turns, but I really need it. Almost no longer friends with Bucharest. Okay. Anyway, that's it for the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.